last year?
Yeah, definitely. With that, I mean, as far as like with players, I mean, we're making it more accountable with each other. You know, if a player workouts that voluntarily, well, we want everybody here. So if somebody miss, you know, everybody's calling him, make sure he gets there. You know what I mean? It's like we're making it more accountable because last year, I mean, you can't do the same thing we did last summer. You know, people missing workouts and stuff because if we do, we're gonna get the same results as last year. So. I mean, we're just being hard on each other. I mean, and it's more excitement with the new scheme, and all the players love it. So, I mean, it's just everybody working hard. All of us staying on top of each other, making sure we're doing stuff in school and as far as workouts and everything.
Christian, with really 3 months until the first game, what kind of excitement or anticipation do you guys have during these workouts when you think about being able to finally get out on the field when you play Sanford in September?
I mean, we're real excited. And we start blasting the war chant in the weight room, and everyone gets pumped up for that. And I mean, we just know, the season's going to be right around the corner, and this summer's going to fly by. I can't believe we've already been here. This is the 4th week since we've been here in the summer. You know, we got 6, 7, 8 more weeks to 2 days, 9 weeks or 2 days, something like that. And, I mean, the season's going to be here before you know it. We're excited, and we're working hard. We know, like I said before, that first stretch of the season is going to be tough. And, we got to be prepared, and our expectations are high, and we want to fulfill those. Like we haven't been the past several years. Ever since I've been here, we haven't reached those expectations. We're doing everything we can, and you know, all the fans are excited. Everyone's ready, so it's going to be here before we know it.
Christian, how does your role change as one of the, I guess, seniors on this team when you're specifically doing drills where you're trying to gather guys this summer, like 7-on-7, where there's no coaches out there, and it's really you kind of have to take a leadership role, it seems like.
Yeah, definitely have to take a leadership role. And everything's voluntary. Everything has to be on us to ensure that guys show up. And, you know, 7-on-7 is very important for us. I mean, it's really the only football work that we get. And we have to make sure everyone's there and still practicing and workouts. And like Everett said, it's up to us to make sure everyone gets there. We'll call people, and union council guys will even punish guys if they don't show up. And it's our job to make sure that we're going to be prepared to be successful. And as a senior and as leaders on this team, we can't let guys slack. You know, we're as good as our weakest link is going to let us be, and we can't have any weak links.
What are some of the punishments if guys don't show up?
I'm just running guys, making guys make up their workouts, just ensuring guys that they're doing what they're supposed to do.
From a player standpoint, not necessarily what you hear from the coaches, but do you guys think this is voluntary, or are these you got to be out there?
I mean, if we want to be successful, we want to be out there. I mean, you have to be out there. I mean, everyone else, you know, we're lucky because a lot of guys have taken the whole month of May off, and you know, for us, we get the extra work in, and we know it's important, and we got to make sure that guys are going to be there. And if guys want to play, I mean, if you miss workouts, you're not. I mean, it's going to show. I mean, you're going to struggle, and the guy that's there is going to be that much better than you. So, if you want to play and be successful, you're going to be there.
How do you feel the other guys have responded to your leadership role?
I think everyone's responded great. I think right now, you know, everyone's listening to everybody. Team chemistry is great. We got a lot of leaders stepping up, and I think we even, you know, have to take, you know, some more steps forward as well. You know, there's some leaders on this team that still need to step up and get a little more involved. But you know, team chemistry is good, and everyone's working hard, and everyone knows what they need to do, and you know, that makes things a lot easier.
Christian, how do you handle some of the hype surrounding you, Heisman talk, all that?
I mean, honestly, it's not a big deal. I don't really pay attention to it that much. You know, if the Heisman happens, it happens. If it doesn't, oh well. I mean, what's lost? Nothing. I mean, it's not like I had it and lost it. You know, it's winning games that's going to take care of everything, and that's what I'm here for. And you know, hype really doesn't affect anything. And it's just me going out there and playing to my best abilities and helping my team be successful and lean on my team to help me.
Back to the 7-on-7s you were talking about. Is there any guys that kind of stepped up a little more since we last saw you guys in the spring? Some guys are really stepping up this summer.
You know, I think kind of some of the same guys that were doing well in the spring are doing well again. And I mean, I don't know. I mean, not a lot of guys. I mean, we've only had 2 weeks worth so far. Haven't even had one this week yet because you know, it rained yesterday. We had Monday off. But you know, some of the guys are still making plays, and You know, Willie and the younger guys, Rodney, look good, and defensive, I mean, Greg looks good. I think it's just getting the work in is really helping us out. It's kind of tough to tell someone who's really doing well. It's no passion or anything, so it's hard to tell.
Everett, last year there was a lot of finger pointing towards the defense, and even going into the preseason, people are kind of overlooking the defense, saying that the offense has all the skill, the experience, that they're going to be the ones who are going to have to lead this team. Has that brought the defense together more and given you guys more of an incentive to really prove to people that you've got talent on that side of the ball?
Definitely. I mean, last year, the thing about last year, it was some plays that were so small, but they turned out to be like, just one small mistake would turn out to be 80 yards this, 60 yards this. I mean, it wasn't like we were just, getting blown out of there. It's just like somebody take the wrong step, something small. I mean, and, the plays, I mean, we just wasn't focused out there, basically. This year, we got a new scheme, we got a new coaches. I mean, last year, I mean, it was pretty tough for us, but we're definitely taking that to this offseason because we know what we got to do. We know last year a lot of people scored a lot of points on us, and we know what we messed up with last year, so this year we're taking it hard. Yeah, we're working real hard to get that right.
What's been the biggest difference between Coach Stoops and Coach Andrews?
Coach Stoops, he's a lot younger. I can definitely, he's a lot younger, so he understands us, like, as far as football players, I mean, our age, and this time we're coming up, he understands a lot, and how hard it is out there for us. I mean, he just helps out. I mean, he's a great coach. I mean, he's just, fights it up. I mean, he's out there on the field. I mean, he's yelling and doing everything, trying to help us out, just not trying to bash us as far as he's trying to help us out and making sure we know what we did wrong when we do something wrong. I mean, I like him a lot. He's a real good coach.
Do you guys as players kind of appreciate what some of the things going on off the field, like with the nutrition program, the psychologist, the sports council, that kind of stuff? Do you guys appreciate those efforts off the field that they're doing?
Definitely. I mean, they help us a lot. I mean, all the stuff we did extra, it really has helped us. I mean, just take a deeper look into it, I mean, it's all worth it. I mean, I don't think any of that stuff is wasted. The nutrition definitely is a plus. I mean, as far as people putting weight on, losing weight when they needed to. So we appreciate it, definitely.
Christian, some of the preseason polls have been kind of all over the place. There's already, some people have you guys like 13, and some don't even have you guys in the top 25. I mean, you guys have to see some of that stuff, even though you don't probably put stock into it. Would you rather team or people not expect much from Florida State? Or?
I mean, I can see why people wouldn't really expect a lot.